Hello, hi, and welcome. I'm Bunny. It's so wonderful to be here with you today. Before we jump into the video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below to tell me how your day is going. Now let's game on. So today we are going to be touring a build that I was unable to record because OBS did not love me that day, which is very fun. The build in question is a build inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a really fun horror game series that I'm pretty sure everyone on the internet knows about, especially thanks to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which is very fun. I have not yet gotten a chance to see the movie, so no spoilers in the comments, please. I'm really excited to see it, though. I'm trying to make time with my partner so that we can go and see it. But I am a huge fan of the games, and my favorite game is actually Pizza Simulator, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Simulator. Yeah, FNAF 6. But I actually built the classic diner, or at least to my knowledge, what it felt like. Every picture I've seen of what the outside of the diner looks like makes no sense to me, especially given what we see in the game. So I kind of went off of what felt right and I went from there. But my favorite part of building this was most definitely the main dining area. I did everything I could to make Pirate Cove feel really good, because even though the main dining area is really small and there's not a lot of space to do a ton of fun things as a kid, there's still an arcade machine, there's still Pirate Cove, there's still the main stage with the Sims 4 version of the animatronics, which is a Blarfy, the bunny version of Blarfy in blue, and a rubber ducky that has been sized up. I loved doing the stage. I did everything I could for the stage. I loved doing the office. I did everything I could for the office. Everything else was a mystery. The dining room, you can barely see it in the game. You can just barely see some tables, and the tables have fun chairs and funky little party hats and whatnot set up all over them. So I used the season's party hat item, and there's also this one back hallway that I couldn't get over, and could be fully honest with you, I did not intend to make the back hallway as creepy as it is, the one that leads to the bathrooms, but it's scary. It's so dark. It's so poorly lit. It's crazy. I did this fun thing in the bathrooms too, where inside the toilets I have hidden little fountain jets so that the toilets in live mode of The Sims look broken without actually being broken, which is very fun. So your Sims could technically use the toilets. It's just that, it will look crazy. You could clean this build up and make it into a functional restaurant if you really wanted to. I think at some point in the little tour I was recording, I was laughing with my partner about how creepy that hallway was, the one that leads to the bathrooms. It was terrible, but I loved it. Back on the subject of The Office, I did everything I could to make it look really close to the game. I even put down a fan. And speaking of game things I tried to put in here, I don't know if we're actually coming up on it in the tour just right now or not, but I put in the death screen room where, if you die to Freddy, you'll see your eyes coming out of Freddy's carcass in repair room type thing. I made that room. I put an extra Blarfy in there even. I love the death screen. That I think it's a rare death screen. I don't fully remember. It's been a long time since I played FNAF 1. Well, technically, I had my partner play it for me because I cannot play FNAF 1. I can only play Pizza Simulator. All the others are very scary for me because I am a big wuss. And I own that. I own that I'm a huge coward. I'm still scared of the dark. I'm an adult. I'm scared of the dark. I need my mom to guard the bathroom if the power goes out so that I can shower. It's it's pretty bad, but I mean, it keeps me close with my family. It keeps me close with my mom. And like she's the biggest scariest baddest monster out in the dark anyways. In the kitchen, I put a bunch of rubber duckies down in reference to the fact that first of all, the camera in here always breaks, but you can in fact hear Chica digging around in the trash and the pots and pans looking for food. I love that. I love Chica. Chica's so good. Of all the OG characters, I think Foxy is my favorite, but Chica's a close second. Oh, I also forgot that I put this like scary dumpster area right behind the kitchen outside. It's like poorly lit and just so dark in this horrible little back corner. I love it. I made every inch of this build as grimy as I could, and it's really it's really dirty. I had so much fun putting like all the smears and water stains and cracks everywhere. It was great. It was really fun in general trying to translate things from FNAF to The Sims. Like I said, the main stage is really good. It's my favorite part. You know how in like all the promotional material, you when you see the main stage, it's got like black and white tiles and like a sun and a round thing. I have a sun up on the main stage and a bunch of wood paneling and the red curtains, the iconic red curtains. It's this wall decor item from I believe Get Famous, which a lot of people rag on that pack, and I understand it, but I enjoy that pack. I've I think I've enjoyed most packs in The Sims that a lot of people haven't, which I'm starting to think is controversial. A lot of people dislike high school years, and I'm the first to admit it's not for everybody. It really isn't, but I enjoy it. I enjoy high school years so heckin' much. And Discover University. A lot of people were mad at Discover University because all the classes are rabbit holes and whatnot. But I really enjoyed that. Oh, I just saw I put a bunch of cobwebs all over this build. And the cobwebs are great because in live mode, you will get actual spiders in them. And I loved building out the details of the hallways that the animatronics come down to get you in the security office. So I remember in some of the phone conversations from Five Nights One that there were like some sealed up rooms. I didn't bother like making those. You know, the ones that like supposedly Springtrap was sealed up in. Yeah, I didn't make those. Uh I wish I had. That could have been like really fun because like there is a yellow blurfy. That's cool. Uh I did make the bathrooms real dirty though, like water stains on everything, cracks in the tiles, all kinds of trash all over the floors and cobwebs, just cobwebs. And I put the toilet paper on the floor. I I don't know. I feel like if you're going to have a restaurant that is famous partially because of a bunch of child murders that took place, you're not really too worried about the bathrooms. I did have a ton of fun with the office and putting the details that I could in. I just made the restaurant to the best of my ability to make the restaurant. I didn't bother with a whole bunch of like random stuff to try to make it like fancier or even more game accurate. And I think at some point I did pause so that you could see the layout. I will say I did have a ton of fun putting the cameras exactly where they're supposed to be according to the game. I really wish that I had been able to show you like the building process for this, but like I lost so many hours of footage because OBS just decided to like crash and burn on me. And it really kills me. I worked so hard on this build. I put like 10 hours into it. Okay, it was more like 5, but like the recording was 10 hours. By the end of it, before the entire file corrupted and stopped being workable, I was so sad. I was so sad. I wanted to show you everything. Oh, and I remember I put a pile of gift boxes for the marionette in the restaurant right by the arcade machine that I put in. And I know the marionette is not in the FNAF 1 location. However, the marionette is my favorite animatronic aside from Foxy. All generations of Foxy, including Roxy from Security Breach. I know that Security Breach is not the best, but I still love it. I love a lot of the FNAF games because when I was playing Resident Evil, I was like in high school when I would play video games with my mom, Resident Evil for comfort. I would sometimes just listen to FNAF videos while I while I helped my mom with the puzzles in Resident Evil. And then sometimes it would literally just be like the most comforting thing in the world to be like, oh yeah, the Ganados are nothing. At least it's not haunted animatronics. It was so crazy. So dumb. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. I wish I could have shown you the build. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and tell me down below what else you'd like to see me do in the future. Remember that I upload every Saturday, given that life permits it. And small life update, there's a new puppy in the house, so I might not be uploading every Saturday. Sometimes I might have to upload Monday or Tuesday. But have a beautiful day, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye!